Hey guys, Brandon here with MyPOVGuitar. Let's face it, practicing sucks. Nobody likes to do it. Trying to find the time to practice in your busy schedule, and then you over practice, or you don't know why you're practicing what you're practicing, and then you get burnt out and you set the guitar down and for another day, right? You don't have an end goal in mind. Yes, your end goal is, I want to play guitar, but that is so vague and so broad. We need to take this elephant and eat it a bite at a time. In this video, we're going to talk about some practices that you can do for 5-10 minutes a day. I guarantee you're going to do it longer than that though, because it's going to be too much fun. And the end result is going to be Tom Petty's You Wreck Me. Okay? I don't care if you don't know how to play chords at all. We're going to start at the very beginning. And by the end of this lesson, you'll have enough to where you can recognize, okay, that's You Wreck Me. Okay? We're going to start at the beginning. Guys, the feedback is starting to roll in with MyPOVGuitar. I remember what it's like to be a beginner. And I know some theory, but I also know that for a lot of creative people, that music theory, man, it's like math and it just shuts you down. You know, I take more of a farm logic approach to playing the guitar because so much of it is muscle memory and just the music that you have inside of you, okay? And we try to tap into that. So the teaching style is different and obviously the point of view is different. But let's get into this practice with the Tom Petty. And this is going to be so much fun, guys. Okay, guys, first of all, the actual song is capoed on the first fret. I'm going to show you this without the capo first. The downside is you can't play with the song. It's in a different key. But I want you to be able to understand, just in case you're not familiar with the capo and what it does. Stick to the end of this lesson. I'll show you. And then from here on out, we will use the capo for the lesson. But for now, I want you to learn this as if there's no capo, because it's only 1 fret difference. It's not going to be that hard. But I'm going to show you chord shapes, and we're going to call them those shapes. A D, an A, an E. Even though the song is D sharp, it's up 1, okay? Just so it doesn't get confusing, okay? But I'm not even going to teach you the full chords yet, okay? What I want you to do is place your first finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, okay? And you're only going to strum the 4th and 3rd string. Just those 2 notes at the same time, okay? Okay? This is going to help your right hand because you're going to have to pair off 2 strings, right? You're going to pair off some strings and not strum anything else. It's going to teach you control with this hand, right? It's also going to help these fingers build strength because you're going to press down. You only press down 1 string and hit the other one above it open. But you got to make sure that's pressed down, right? Get as close to that metal bar, that 2nd fret, as possible. The fret is the metal bar. Okay? That's your first. That's the beginning of that first. Okay? Then what I want you to do is move that pointer finger up one string. So you're going to be on the 4th string, 2nd fret then. And you're going to hit the one above it, the 5th string. These 2 notes. Okay? Then we're going to move up once again to the 5th string. Same pointer finger and the string above it. Okay? So once you start on that 3rd string, you just keep moving up. Okay? So for your first practice, I want you to just practice doing that. You need your left and right hand to move together, right? If you want to move back down, just to make sure you're building muscle memory with those pairings. And you're teaching your left and right hand to work together and move at the same time. Okay? That's the first thing. Take 5-10 minutes a day. Just make sure everything's ringing out and make sure you're only hitting those 2 strings with your right hand, those pairings. Okay? Okay, so just practice slow. And like I said, go back down if you want to. You're learning memory with this hand as much as you are this hand, right? And make sure you're strumming those 2 as 1. They're a pair. Okay? That's the first thing I want you to practice on. And however long it takes, but just 5 minutes a day, just sit down and just the next thing that I want you to do when you get that down pat, I want you to practice doing the same thing, but when you do that middle one, I want you to upstroke those 2 strings. Now this is going to take a minute, okay? So it's going to be down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay? Down, down, up, down. And just keep working with that till that you're not hitting any of the wrong strings. But you're just down, up, down. And again, this is the opening part of that song. The full part of it is I'm setting you up with that upstroke because that's a fast song, okay? And when we get eventually to the chords, because the opening is just one strum, but once he starts singing the verses, it's the same chords, but then it starts strumming. You upstroke on that middle one, on that A. So if I want you to go ahead and start just with those 2 fingers to get used to that. Boom, 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 okay? So just practice all downstrokes in the beginning and then alternate on that middle one. And get your right hand in a position where you know, it's all wrist movement. And you're going to hit some wrong strings till you get used to it. But I'm trying to familiarize you with where you are with that right hand, okay? And when we start strumming, you're going to be doing upstrokes, so that is going to teach you already how to do that. Okay, guys, that's really all you need to do in this beginning lesson. Get that right. Practice with your upstroke in the middle. But what I want you to do, I said I was going to make practice fun. If you don't have a capo already, I suggest you get one. You'll use it more than you think. This is a Kaiser capo. I think they run less than $20, okay? And all it does is it moves, it allows you to move this up. So wherever you put the capo, it's as if you're playing open. So you can still play open chords, okay? Petty recorded this song, it's capo to the first fret. It's the same things that we learned, you're just gonna move a fret over, okay? So if you don't have a capo, get one, because the rest of the lessons, we're gonna go ahead and learn it with a capo. That way you can play along with the song. And in fact, if you wanna go to YouTube now and go to the You Wreck Me video and just see what we've learned, do that, just try to play along with the song. It's fast, it's 164 beats per minute, okay? It's a fast one. But once you get that down, just play a song and then just play this too, because you'll be able to play to it already. And tonight we ride. Okay? And then it does some other chord changes, but that right there is the meat of the song. It's the chorus. You wreck me, baby. You bring me into me, honey. Yes, you do. Okay? So use the capo. The rest of the lessons are going to be capo, but it's no different. We're doing the same thing. We're just going to move everything up, okay? Guys, I want to invite you to go to MyPOVGuitar.com. Check out the beginner course. See if it's for you. It's over 50 lessons with a downloadable PDF workbook. We go from the parts of the guitar. We start at the very basics, how to hold the guitar, how to hold the pick. Then we move into chords and how to read chord diagrams, an intro to tablature, rhythm, how to work your right hand, and we end it with an introduction to bar chords, okay? It's over 50 lessons. It would be an $1,800 value if you went locally to take that many lessons, and it's done from your point of view, okay, guys? But until then, the next lesson, we're going to pick this back up until we finally get You Wreck Me by Tom Petty.